Listen, if you're making these crochet projects, you're actually wasting your time. I know that sounds harsh, but hear me out. There are so many crochet patterns out there that look simple and easy, but they end up taking forever, they don't turn out the way you expected, or worse, nobody actually wants them when you're done. And I used to make the same mistake until I figured out which projects are actually worth your time. So today, I'm going to show you the crochet ideas that are actually easy, that people love, and that won't make you want to throw your hook across the room halfway through. These are the projects I wish someone had told me about when I first started. Now, here's the thing about easy crochet projects. Most people think easy means boring, like you're just going to make another basic scarf or a simple dishcloth that nobody cares about. But that's not true at all. Easy can still be impressive. Easy can still be something you're proud to show off or give as a gift. You just need to know which projects hit that sweet spot. The problem is that when you search for easy crochet ideas online, you get overwhelmed with options. You've got Pinterest showing you a million different things, YouTube channels all saying their project is the easiest, and pattern websites that claim everything is beginner-friendly, even when it's not. And then you pick something that looks simple, you buy the yarn, you get started, and 3 hours later, you're still confused about row 5 and wondering why you ever thought this would be relaxing. I've been there. I've started so many projects that were supposed to be easy and ended up frogging them because they were actually way more complicated than they looked. Or I'd finish them and realize they took way longer than they should have for something that's supposed to be simple. So let me break down the crochet ideas that are genuinely easy and actually worth making. First up, we need to talk about market bags. And I know what you're thinking, another basic bag, right? But here's why market bags are perfect. They work up super fast because you use a bigger hook and thicker yarn. You can finish one in like 2 or 3 hours max. They look way more impressive than the effort you put in because of the open stitch pattern, and people actually use them, like all the time, for groceries, for the beach, for carrying stuff around. They're practical. The best part about market bags is that you basically just need to know how to chain and double crochet. That's it. You make a rectangle or work in the round and you've got yourself a bag. You can add handles by just chaining a long strand or by using a different color for contrast. And if you mess up a stitch here or there, nobody's gonna notice because the whole thing has a relaxed boho vibe anyway. Next, let's talk about granny square blankets, but not the way you think. I'm not telling you to make 100 tiny squares and sew them all together because that's actually not easy, that's tedious. What I'm talking about is the continuous granny square method, where you just keep going and make one giant granny square. No sewing and no weaving in a million ends, just one big square that grows as you go. This method is perfect because you can make it as big or as small as you want. You can make a baby blanket in a weekend or keep going and make a full bed-size blanket over a few weeks. You only need to know how to make clusters of double crochets and chains. That's the whole pattern. You just repeat the same round over and over, making it bigger each time. And the color possibilities are endless. You can use up all your scrap yarn or plan out a specific color scheme. Either way, it looks intentional. The reason this works so well as an easy project is because you never have to think. Once you do 2 or 3 rounds, your hands just know what to do. You can watch TV, listen to podcasts, whatever. Your brain doesn't have to be fully engaged, which is honestly what makes crochet relaxing in the first place. Now, if you want something even faster, we need to talk about chunky cowls. These things are magic. You use super bulky yarn, like the really thick stuff, and a jumbo hook. We're talking size N or P hooks here. And you can make a whole cowl in under an hour, sometimes in like 30 minutes if you're moving fast. The trick with cowls is that they look fancy and complex, but they're literally just rounds of basic stitches. Half double crochet works great. Single crochet if you want it tighter. And because the yarn is so thick, the stitches look big and bold even though you're not doing anything complicated. You just chain enough to fit around your neck comfortably, join it into a circle, and then crochet rounds until it's as wide as you want. That's it. People love these as gifts too. You can make them in trendy colors, add a little button if you want to get fancy, or keep them super simple. They work for men, women, anyone. And because they're quick, you can make a bunch of them without burning out. Let's move on to something that might surprise you: Amigurumi keychains. Now, I know Amigurumi has a reputation for being fussy with all the small details and color changes, and full-size Amigurumi can definitely be like that. But tiny Amigurumi keychains are different. They're small enough that you finish them quickly, but they're still cute and people love them. The key is picking simple shapes. Don't try to make a keychain with 17 different body parts and intricate details. Go for round shapes like little mushrooms, simple fruit like strawberries or oranges, or basic animals like a blob-shaped cat or a round bird. These work up in like an hour or two, and you only need a small amount of yarn. What makes these easy is that you're just working in a spiral, increasing and decreasing to make the shape. If you can make a ball shape, you can make most simple amigurumi. Add some safety eyes, maybe a little embroidered detail, attach a keychain ring, and you're done. These are perfect for using up leftover yarn too, since you need such small amounts. Here's another idea that's underrated: simple headbands. Not the complicated braided ones or the ones with a million stitches and patterns. I'm talking about a basic strip of crochet that you seam into a circle. You can make it in ribbing, which is just working in the back loops to create that stretchy ribbed texture, or you can do a simple shell stitch pattern for something a little more decorative. Headbands are great because they use very little yarn, they're fast to make, and they actually get worn. You can make them in neutrals for everyday wear or in fun colors for kids. Add a button, a flower, or leave them plain. The whole project takes maybe an hour start to finish, and you've got something practical. If you're into home decor, we need to talk about plant hangers. These have gotten so popular lately, and the basic ones are incredibly easy to make. You don't even need to know macrame. You just chain long strands, attach them to a ring, and then use basic knots and some simple crochet stitches to create the cradle for the pot. The reason plant hangers feel easy is because they're forgiving. The measurements don't have to be perfect. If one strand is a little longer than the others, you can adjust when you tie it, and they look impressive hanging up, like you really put in serious effort, when really you just made some long chains and tied them together strategically. You can make these in cotton yarn for a natural look, or in colorful acrylic if you want something more playful. They work for small pots or larger ones, depending on how you size it. And once you make one, you can pump them out pretty quickly because the process is so straightforward. Another quick project that people actually want: coasters. Now, I know coasters sound boring, but hear me out. You can make a set of 4 coasters in like an hour. They're perfect for testing out new stitch patterns because they're small and low commitment, and they make great last-minute gifts. The easiest coasters are just solid granny squares. 4 rounds of a granny square gives you the perfect coaster size. Or you can do rounds of single crochet in a spiral for a circular coaster. You can use cotton yarn so they're absorbent and washable, make them all the same color for a clean look, or use different colors for a fun mismatched set. What's nice about coasters as an easy project is that they're instant gratification. You start and finish in one sitting. You can make them while testing out if you like a certain yarn or color. And if you mess up, it's just a coaster. No big deal. Make another one. Let's talk about something for your wardrobe: basic beanies. Not the ones with complicated stitch patterns or specific shaping, just a simple beanie that you make in rounds, working even until it's tall enough, and then cinching the top closed. That's it. The easiest way to make a beanie is to start with a magic ring, increase in rounds until you hit the circumference you need for a head,